guys, the Super Review Show here for another My Thoughts on Video. This is my thoughts on video game movies. I know a lot of people ask me to see my thoughts on video games, and here we go. This is a My Thoughts on Video on video game movies. Not video games per se, but it still has to do with video games in general. So what have we had so far? We've had Warcraft, we've had Assassin's Creed, we've had, I'm sure that, I believe that we, Uncharted, I think was the other one with Tom Holland. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But like, the studios are starting to look at video game movies, and I think that this is a smart move by their part, because it's also risky, and I'll get into both parts right now. Video game movies are new to the world of, culture and pop culture and whatnot, because let's face it, video games have been around for, I remember I had this argument a while ago. Video game movies have been around, are coming out now, and they said, "Oh, well, what do you think will be more popular, comic book movies or video game movies?" Video game movies are dead, as far as I know. Like, in comparison wise to the comparison that was given was Batman has been around since 1939. Superman has been around since 1938. You're gonna see more of a Batman movie. You're always going to see a Superman movie because those are the most recognizable two characters, and many others as well, that I'm not listing, that you could probably think of, but that are iconic characters of all time from comic book movies. The thing was comic book movies versus video game movies. I was like, there's no comparison between a comic book movie and a video game movie at all. Now, but where will we go from here? Basically, Assassin's Creed, to my understanding, was not great. I did a mailbag episode of it not too long ago, a couple years ago. And I think I said on that video, I said how if Warcraft, I think if Warcraft had already come out by that point, but if Warcraft and Assassin's Creed do well at all, not like $1 billion or whatever, if they do well, you're going to see more video game movies. Uncharted, I heard, was one of the ones they wanted to do, or Call of Duty was something that they talked about with like a real life spin to it. I don't know, but you could do. There's so much. But the thing is, the difficult thing, this is the one I wanted to get to. The difficult thing about doing a video game movie is because the story is, you got to find a game that has a lot of story to it, that a screenwriter and people who do screenplays can make into scripts and then greenlight and pitch to studios. Because no one is going to just take, hey, I wrote this amazing thing. No one's going to talk to you about it, unless you have a literary agent and all that stuff. Basically, you need, the video games need to have stories in order to become like a pitchable movie. One of the ones I heard about that's popping in my head right now is not the Raid. What was I can't think of it. Just Cause, or Just Cause. I remember I used to play Just Cause 2 or Just Cause 3. I forgot. That wouldn't be a great movie because there's no story to it. But in Assassin's Creed, you got this backstory and stuff. You got Warcraft, which is like online. You could in theory do a Minecraft movie. I don't know how well that would do, but the kids, you can make it a kid movie, a video game kid movie, but it's Steve. You could do, and forgive me if I'm drawing blanks, I don't play a lot of video games. I really don't, and I only know so much. So any comments and any suggestions that you have, please leave them in the comment section below on what video games you might like to see, which ones you don't want to see, which ones have really good story. Because let's face it, movies are great with story. The greatest thing about the greatest movies have the best stories, and the ones that capture our hearts. So, did Assassin's Creed? I didn't see it, but did Assassin's Creed meet your expectation? Did Warcraft meet your expectation? I know Warcraft made a good amount of money. I don't remember if it was 400 or it was $500 million. I forget how much it made, but it definitely made a lot of money. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how much it made exactly, but I do know that. Like I said, there's not much I can say about this because I don't know much about it. But that's why I'm doing my thoughts on video. Overall, though, I think that video game movies are going to become more and more a thing. due to like if someone says like there's an Uncharted movie coming out with Tom Holland, the smart thing they're doing is they're having Tom Holland play the lead character, so that way he could be the marketable pitch to have audiences come, because they left him in Spider-Man, they left him in a bunch of Netflix films. Why not? It could work. The one thing I hope they don't do is like a Space Invaders. I'm just trying to think of like any possible video game movies, like a Space Invaders or Donkey Kong, Mario Brothers. You could do another Mario Brothers movie, but do you want to after the last one the one they did in the 90s was, let's not even talk about it. Could they do it? It's possible they could do a Mario Brothers film. I don't know if studios would do it. I mean, it's a very brandable it's a brand name that everyone knows. If you say, hey, what's Mario or Donkey Kong, they know what that is. If you say, what's, Pixels, we also what happened there. Or Pac-Man, they know what Pac-Man is, but, that Pixels wasn't that great either. But anyways, I digress. What do you guys think about this? Please let me know what you guys are thinking out there of any of the video games I mentioned. What could be turned into movies? What didn't I mention that could be turned into movies? Please let me know what you all are thinking about out there in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But for all of my thoughts on videos, keep it locked on the Super Review Show. J-Man is off to work. See you guys later.